We are back with more My Southern Home, and I'm here with Jennifer Stacey with Southern Estates Title and Escrow, and thank you so much for joining us today.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, doing well. So I'm so excited to have you back on the show, Jennifer, because a lot of people don't understand the need for title insurance. Can you kind of talk about what title insurance protects people from?
Sure. So title insurance protects, ensures that someone, when you're buying property, that you are the sole owner, other than someone who's taken title with you, that there are no liens on the property other than what you have put on the property, and also goes through the exceptions of easements and other issues or other things on title, for instance, a plat or restrictions, those kind of items. So that's the standard owner's policy. The enhanced owner's policy or the homeowner's policy, it has different names, is a little bit more, but it also gives people survey coverage. So if there's encroachments, either you're encroaching on somebody else's land or somebody is encroaching on your land or lot, then you have coverage for that. For new builds, it gives mechanics liens coverage. So if something happens that your builder has a lien filed against them after the closing, it does protect you. So the items that are protected on the enhanced policy, usually the extra items, I should say, are usually items that can occur after the closing. So it's a good policy to have. Also, it gives fraud coverage. So in the future, if someone tries to sell your property, saying that they are you using fraudulent methods and actually sell it, then you do have some coverage for that. So the standard policy is offered for any property at a purchase where you have a warranty deed or a special warranty deed. The homeowner's policy or the enhanced policy is available for residential primary residence only. So if it's land or if it's investment property, that policy is not available for that. However, the standard policy is.
Well, it's really interesting because you've been in the business for a really long time, and a lot of people don't realize how common and how often you need the title insurance once you move into that home.
So probably the most common thing that we have seen are prior owners' deeds of trust that have not been released yet. So if you have an owner's policy, usually just because you have the owner's policy, we can go ahead and close. Occasionally we may have to get an indemnity from the title insurer who issued your policy, but usually we're able to close on time and it's not an issue. However, if you don't have an owner's policy, well, I've seen where people don't have the owner's policy, they opted not to get it. So their closing has had to be postponed in order for us to get a release.
Well, and you're helping me with a listing right now, and the owner has 2 deeds that they didn't even know about on their house.
Well, it was interesting because they had 2, it looked like everything to them was recorded twice. Their deed was recorded twice and their deed of trust was recorded twice. So I don't know that shouldn't be a huge issue because it's very clear what happened, but so that will be taken care of when we get ready to sell. Once you get the property sold, we'll get it taken care of when we transfer the property to the buyer.
This also helps with encroachments as well.
Correct. If you do have the survey coverage, like for instance, if you get the enhanced policy, then you do have survey coverage. So if there is any encroachments, for instance, if there is a driveway encroachment and there's no easement to allow that, then you have some protection there. If you, on the standard policy, the survey coverage is available, but you do have to get an ALTA survey, which is very expensive. So most people don't opt to get that one, but the enhanced policy does go ahead and give you that coverage. So it does help if you've got a driveway encroachment. Occasionally I've seen like the very tip of a barn or the tip of a shed, maybe over on somebody else's property. So those items would be covered under the enhanced policy.
Well, thank you so much, Jennifer. I love having you on the show.
Thank you. It was great being here again. Thank you.
We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.